Hey everyone, it's Logan here in the Attic Golf Lounge. We're back with another tutorial. So this time we're going to be looking at the target practice. Okay, so the target practice is a feature similar to the driving range. However, instead of being as technical and all about the numbers, this is more of a target-based driving range. So what I mean by that is it's basically a giant driving range with you got ponds, bunkers, rough, fairway, greens all over the place. There's multiple pin placements on every green. So basically it's like the greatest driving range of all time. There's a lot more targets or things for you to aim at, so a lot of people would find this more fun than just the flat standard driving range. Now you can still see your numbers in this driving range and you can customize them. There won't be as many numbers on the screen at a time, but if you're only looking for a few things like maybe your distance, ball speed, swing path, you can choose those numbers to show up on the screen here as well. Okay, so when you're in the target practice, it will show up with a number of yardages you can choose from. So I could choose 150 yards, for example. Here we are at 150 yards out. It's sort of given me a cool 150 yard hole using the different tee deck positions and the different greens. And so I can start to work on this shot. Now, if I wanted to switch it up a little bit, I can go into the Trackman on the computer and I can choose where I'm hitting from. So I can change my tee off position. I can hit from the rough, from the bunker, the fairway. There's multiple tee decks as well, so you can get different angles of the green to work on different shot shapes. You can also choose different pins, different flag placements. It's also really useful for if you are trying to work on your short game. So for some people, it might be good to go into the practice mode and just work on 50-yard shots on the flat driving range. But for others, they might have more fun coming to this target practice and picking a 50-yard shot out of the fairway or the rough, where you've got a green and maybe a bunker and some some different targets. So it's more like playing real golf, or it's more like playing your virtual golf in here on an actual round. Okay, so we've talked about full shots and hitting drives. We've also talked about chipping here. But one of the most valuable things that you could do on the target practice range is actually work on your putting. And we've chosen a green here that we want to work with. We can see our auto aim line, we can see the grid with the lines moving to read the break. And here's where we can really start to work on our putting to shave strokes off of our sim golf scores. Putting's tough inside. It's tough to get the hang of it at first, but once you do, you can actually get really, really good at this putting. Probably even better than outside in real life. And you'll see in our leagues and whatnot, the players shooting the best scores, they've really got a good handle on putting. So, if you're new to the Attic Golf Lounge and you really want to have the most fun up here possible, I'd highly recommend, booking an hour, coming to the practice range here and, hit some full shots, hit some wedge shots, and then definitely work on your putting. Okay, so that's it for this week in the Attic Golf Lounge. We hope to see you guys all up here, and take care. We'll see you next time.